Enough of that.
All right, Dave. Thank you. Well, you're also missing this, Gossip Girl. It's a hit show for teens and tweens. It's a show about gossip narrated by a character called the Gossip Girl. It's creating a lot of buzz out there, and it centers around a group of wealthy and sometimes wild New York teenagers. But it's not just the plot that's making headlines. Recently, I spent the day behind the scenes with the cast to get the real scoop.
That's a secret I'll never tell. You know you love me. XOXO. Gossip Girl.
Spotted, the cast of one of TV's hottest shows, filming their new season in Queens, New York. I'm behind the scenes on the set of Gossip Girl, home of Serena, and Serena herself is here, Blake Lively. Hi.
Hi.
You having fun shooting the second season?
Yes, it's so incredible. We had such a wonderful response with this first season that we're really excited to bring a second one back. And I think that we've got a lot of really exciting, great storylines and new characters.
How are you handling it personally? What's it like now to go everywhere and have photographers in your face like this?
This isn't so bad. The paparazzi, that's a different thing. When they, try to dive into your personal life and make up rumors about everyone on set feuding and hating each other, and then try to chase you around with a camera when you try to walk your dog. It's just, that part is upsetting.
Okay, here's the real gossip. Don't believe those rumors on blogs and tabloids about on-set drama. These young stars are BFFs. Are these friends your real friends?
Definitely. We're all around the same age, so getting to be thrown into this city, thrown into this experience, which is so wild, and the fact that we get to go through that together, and that we have the support system that we have, and that we actually enjoy each other's company, and the fact that we can work together for 16 hours a day and then call each other at night and say, hey, let's go to dinner, let's go shopping, whatever. It's really nice to have that.
It's great, nothing's changed since the first season. I just think the bond's even grown even more, and now it's just, it's almost like a marriage. At first, like when you're kind of dating someone, you kind of are worried about impressions that you may cause on them or something like that. You may be worried what you say from time to time, and you're kind of trying to keep up appearances. But now it's like it's going to that comfortable husband and wife kind of thing where everyone's kind of comfortable with each other.
What's it like to be her dad?
Taylor plays Jenny Humphrey, and I guess being her dad is real education for me in real life, because I get this whole group of people back in Los Angeles that teach me what to say when you're a father. So I'm just kind of memorizing it for when I have a kid.
And when are you going to have a kid?
We have a kid on the way. It's on March 10th. Yeah, my wife and I are going to have our first, so we're excited. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I'm going to be like an aunt.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
So what are you calling it?
They LOL on the set, but they also get wild. Some might say too wild. With scenes showing teens having sex and drinking alcohol. Do you worry about the message that you send kids your age?
No, because I think, anything bad, quote unquote bad on the show ends up resolving. Everything has consequences, everything that Jenny does, she steals a dress, well, she gets grounded. She gets in a lot of trouble for it, So everything that happens ends up resolving itself I feel like in a very realistic way.
It shows a realistic take on life, and it does, like she says, it shows the consequences of actions and choices, and it's a show about kids finding their identity. And
for these Upper East Siders, their identity goes hand in hand with their clothes.
We love our clothes, and Eric Damon, the designer, is just a genius, and everything we wear is just so part of us, part of our characters, and every time I put on what I wear, I feel like suddenly I'm Blair. That's the last step that I take to really feel like, suddenly that's who I am. It's changed my view on fashion a lot, and I think that the viewers kind of have responded to that as well as the actual story itself, so.
It's great that I get to do what I'm doing and have such an influence, and I think it's all come together really well.
When you're out in Manhattan, you see young girls. Do you see the influence of the show on the way real people are dressing?
I definitely do. I really have, especially in the last 6 months. It really seems like it's just, the trickle down has definitely happened.
That's gotta feel good.
Feels great.
At the end of the day, as glamorous as it is, it's just a job. So, I go home and I watch, it was my 21st birthday yesterday, and I went home and watched the Food Network and ordered in Chinese food. Aww. So I think that was kind of
that's not how Serena would celebrate her 21st.
That's not how Serena would celebrate it, so you have to keep a balance of who you are and not get lost in a character and something that is a celebrity. I mean, I just think that's a load of nonsense anyway.
It's a dream, and it's just fun, and it's a blessing.
You know you love me.
XOXO.